Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lynx Radio. This is the first episode of the academic year and hopefully a great one. To start off this year's Radio Lynx's journey, we are pleased to welcome our school's counselors to talk to us about one of our most important values gratitude. Researchers have proven gratitude to be one of the key qualities to a happy life and have shown how great of an effect it has not only on our minds but on our society as a whole. So, who better to talk to us about the importance of this quality other than our lovely school counselors, Miss Jessica, Miss Shaitali, and Miss Jacqueline? I'd like to ask you all a few questions so we can get familiarized with gratitude and acknowledge its importance. First of all, Miss Jessica, Miss Shaitali, what is gratitude and what is it to you?
Good morning. So I'm Miss Jessica, school counselor at Qatar, Finland. I cover grades 4 through 6. And your question is, what is gratitude? So gratitude is having that sense of thankfulness for things in our lives. And it's important to take time to appreciate those things.
Hi, I'm Chaitali and I work as a counselor in Katapin International School. What is gratitude? I think how it manifests in everybody's life is different, but I can talk about myself. I feel it's very important to connect with every single person in my life. And if I can be nice and grateful and say some nice thing to the other person, however the day the person would have gone through would feel and better and bring a smile on in that moment with the gratitude expression I would have given. It could be simple thing that I like the way you're smiling, I like what you're wearing, I like your shoes, I love the words you use. So any of these things, for me it's a sign of connection, and it's a sign where I can bring a smile to somebody and make a relief in that moment. And I also believe that that creates energy for them, and for me also, because when they smile, so I feel good. And then it's a transition of energy between the two people. So I feel that it's a great way to go ahead in everyday life.
Could you tell us why gratitude is so important for our school community?
Gratitude is important for our school because I think we are building a next generation here. It has many generations which will come and go back into the society. And it's I consider school as a social lab. And if we practice here, that is your what you're going to take it back to home, what is you're going back to society, and thereby to the next generation. So it's a mechanism of transition of good things, good feelings, good energy, good vibes. And that's why practicing gratitude in the school and making it a habit of being kind and being nice and say something nice to others around. I do believe that if you say nice, but if you don't have anything nice to say, don't be mean. So because then again it goes to second and third and fourth person, it just transitions in terms of energy and spreads. So I said, why would you spread something bad and negative energy? Let's bring in positive and bring smile to people's life.
How can we practice gratitude? And how can we implement it to our daily lives?
So to practice gratitude, it's something to just get in the habit of doing. Kind of like, you know, we brush our teeth twice a day, every day. It's just taking that mindful, like, couple minutes to focus on what are some things that we're feeling grateful for today. Um, it's actually an exercise I'm going to do in my lesson today. Um, it's really important also, like, if you're feeling sad or if you're upset about something, when you think about things that you're grateful for, it makes whatever is bringing you down seem like a much smaller problem when after you think about what you're grateful for. It's also something that kind of kicks off the day in a positive way. If you, like in the car ride to school, go around the car and name a couple things that you're feeling grateful for already in the morning, it just sets the tone for the day that you come to school feeling like your heart is full. I like to practice gratitude at night, like when I'm putting my little one to sleep, we talk about, what are some things that we're grateful for today. And it just helps like reflect on the positives for the day. And it also sets the tone for her to go to sleep peacefully.
Thank you so much, Miss Jessica and Miss Shaitali. Now, Miss Jacqueline, what advice would you give teenagers specifically concerning gratitude?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jacqueline, and I'm your school counselor. And what I will have to say about gratitude is that it's a great tool that we can use on a daily basis to remind ourselves of the many privileges that we have, the blessings that we have in our life. And I usually personally do it at night when I'm about to go to bed, and sometimes with my kids too. And it just reminds us all the good things that we had during that day, and it helps us appreciate that day, and it helps us also look forward to the next day with a more positive attitude, from a more positive stand.
And since you are the high school counselor, how would you say gratitude can help us navigate through this time of our life as high schoolers?
So if I have to say an advice for teenagers, and this is a particularly difficult phase of life because we are developing as individuals, we are seeking independence, we have increased pressure, and gratitude can be a great tool to navigate this phase of life because it keeps us grounded to where we are, who we are, what we have accomplished, and all the great things that we have in our lives. So if I have to give you an advice, will be to sit with yourself, sit with your day at the end of the night, contemplate and think about all the good things that happened today, and even the struggles you had, what you learned from them, and how you wanted to make it better. So if we can think of one good thing that happened to you and savor it, I'm pretty sure that many more things will come to your mind, and we can all cultivate that tool of gratitude by doing that one little exercise.